Post deleted. People silenced. Admins jumping ship. Let's fucking cut the shit, Wroclaw Expats. You are set up as a Facebook group for a site that is not as good as Wroclaw Uncut. Let's be real. Then you became a Facebook
Not as
group.
good. It's not even close. Like, dude.
Nowhere close.
Like,
Anyway, you have a Facebook group. Like, you create a Facebook group. It's not a difficult thing to do. You see it grow. Okay, respect. They were the first ones probably to have an international oriented Facebook group that
I think they just
got big.
I think they just got lucky with the
probably
name. They got lucky with the name. That was
Probably. So then what you need to do is be a community for the foreigners in Wrocław. And not much else. You can maybe admin a little bit.
You don't have the authority over anybody, you know, like telling them how to behave in a Facebook community. You don't put the rules how to live. You are just simply a person who is helping other members to make benefit of this community to find whatever it is that you need to find.
Exactly. So that's also what they post to be. And their rules and
That's
their
literally what
information.
it says. That is literally what it says.
We are for the culture or whatever. they
No,
say.
we're there. Like, anything goes, especially anything that helps foreigners or expats living in Wrocław. That is literally what it says.
My beef is that we foreigners, we just make videos. We're not a business. We are not a competition for you Wrocław expats, but still we get deleted. You don't make video content like we do. You don't do the same thing.
You don't do
We
anything.
just provide fucking entertainment that teaches people about Polish culture, about Wrocław, and entertains, makes jokes.
may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
Wroclaw Expats does not care about foreigners.
Please call.
I mean, some information has come to light on, right?
Big Lebowski reference.
I mean, man,
has come to light, man. They peed on your fucking rug.
And it really tied the room together.
It really tied the room together, did it not?
Yeah, I have my suspicion that they delete my shit.
Or indeed anybody's shit.
Foreigner shit. This can happen to you too. But foreigner shit because they want me to pay. While I am just here to entertain. Are you not entertained?
I mean, tell them, Khalid, how do they make money? Like,
So
how does it
basically,
happen?
if
You know.
you are any kind of business, regardless, if you are teaching Polish, if you are, I don't know, cleaning houses, I don't know, if you're a lawyer, any kind of business, all what it is, you're gonna post the first time, you're gonna get a private message from an admin telling you about the transfer details into a bank account, 50 zloty, in order for you to be able to post twice.
Right. Okay, so once is allowed or what?
No, twice for 50 zloty. So one
Right,
time is
right,
25
right, right.
zloty, okay?
Okay, and that would be fine. That would be fine. Like, I'm fine with that. As long as you stick to your rules, which literally state anything goes. You even create a list of rules, and all right, these list of rules are fine. I made posts, and other people have made posts. I made one post that literally kind of called them out to war, but it did not at any point break with any of their rules.
Yeah.
I mean, they specifically created a
Let's do a
rule
different
after
group.
deleting it, my post.
Yeah.
They created a rule that went, no promotion of other groups. Because we created another group that was going to be an open society. It's called Wrocław International. Join it today.
Nikolai created Wrocław International.
A British guy makes a post about, like, he's going to go
BMW.
from London or
No.
England to Wrocław, right? When I saw that, I didn't see the actual post. I just saw him saying in a new post, you deleted my post, Wroclaw Expats. Like, why did you do that? Come on. It didn't promote anything. And for some reason, something clicked. The group was already created. We had never, like, shared it. We just sort of had it as an open concept. What if we do this, right?
Yeah.
And then I saw this, and I was like, fuck it. Let's see what happens. This guy broke none of the rules. I have nothing to lose putting it out there. So I put up a post. I mentioned in the post that, Wroclaw Expats is an institution, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah, long circle jerk, make them feel big about themselves. And even so, they delete my post within a matter of 5 minutes.
5 minutes, probably he went
a
for
long
a quick wank. Quick wank.
Maybe he was busy. And then I had read it through the rules, and then I put another post where I put a picture of the previous post, and I went, guys, why did you delete this? It broke none of your rules. Like, literally, I think I listed them.
No, but it did. It did break something.
Oh, yeah, it broke into their money machine.
Yes.
So I promote this group as sort of, all right, so you don't like people talking freely. So why do we create a group? Why don't we create a group that just lets people talk freely and be foreign? A lot of supportive comments. Anil Dursun from The Fake. Says like, we are Wroclaw Expats. Resistance is futile. I mean, that he kind of captures it. It's kind of like that. Everything was going to be killed eventually. I mean, Wasim, as you can see here, called in for support. He needs support from Pedro.
Yeah, posted about other
And
groups.
I love how one of the like arguments they come up with. It is like going to one phone provider to promote.
No,
your
come
phone.
on. You have to do it with the accent.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're doing right now. It's in between.
It is like going to one phone provider to promote your phone number. Phone provider. Think about it.
Phone provider.
Phone provider. But I didn't. Is it not? Am I not allowed to walk into a store and say that I've got a store too? Not.
Well, it's their property, so they can tell you to fuck off in that case. But
Well, they could do that. That's obviously the point. But
We talked about the Lebowski. You should just go like, man, well, that's like your opinion, man.
I should have, but I did go. If your phone provider keeps cutting your conversations, censoring your messages, and you need their permission to call someone, then maybe that phone provider isn't a phone provider. Think about it. Now, maybe I may have taken off a little bit on that, and it doesn't really make any sense. Then again, maybe it does. Think about it. Big whoop. My point is, they're hypocrites, and this is hypocritical behavior. That's my point. That's the entire thing I wanted to prove with this thing. And ironically, people are joining us, including members of the Wroclaw Expats admin are joining Wroclaw International.
they're too excited to see what this thing is gonna,
They want to know.
turn up as. It's too funny.
And it was funny because we were sitting there because Frank is also one of the admins. And we said, should we recognize them? We're like, yeah, of course. The rules here are anyone can come. Even Pedro was. So that's how they operate. They don't have any rules. A friend of mine literally just said kurva as a joke in one of his sentences, and they deleted it because
in a normal post, something.
It was a conversation. It was a comment. It wasn't even a post. It was just a comment. So somebody in the Wroclaw Expats admin is sitting and reading through comments and deleting them. I mean,
It's a full-time job, man. Come on, they get paid for it.
Probably is.
do they really get paid for it?
They do. Even if your stuff is not going to be deleted, let's just say that you are just a foreigner who's going to be asking a question. If anybody's telling you, if you need to get residence permit, go for business X. Business X might be just, somebody who paid the 50 zloty, while you don't know how good or bad they are.
Well, obviously, if your house is dirty, then you need to get moppy. That's all I know.
There you go. I'm really curious how many 50 zlotys they got.
Ooh, yeah.
Because, even
How
after...
good of a business is it?
after all of this, if all what they got for censoring all day long is just about 200 zloty, then man, get a life. 200 zloty what? You gonna do what with that?
200 zloty a day.
No, not
But
a
they
day.
got a bunch of
Ever.
admins. It's like 5 admins or so.
Yeah. So 50 zloty, it means 10 zloty for each admin. Congratulations, you made it. You're living the Polish dream.
I think that a group like Wroclaw Expats, it's sad. I think it's sad that a group like Wroclaw Expats is where the foreigners meet in this town. It should not be commercialized. This should be an open space. And I think that those people running it, I mean, fine, you created something. I understand. I run a business too. I know what it means to want to get for your investment. However, the fuck did you guys invest? Create a group on Facebook? Jesus Christ. I remember how many millions of dollars that cost me last time.
Probably everyone who comes to Wrocław and has Facebook probably joins the group. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably why they have 15k members. Although probably a lot of those members are dead members, like they're not.
That's
living
very
in-
important to point out. That's
Yeah.
extremely important to point out. I'm assuming 40% and maybe even 50% of everyone on Wrocław Expat is someone who was.
Exactly. They already moved away. I mean, Erasmus people, they go there, right?
Yeah,
And they want to stay in touch with that Erasmus life because Erasmus life is just addictive as fuck.
And Wrocław is
So
a very nice
you
town.
stay in the group, but Erasmus just lasts 1 year maximum.
I've got a geek joke. What's the difference between Wrocław Uncut and Wrocław Expats?
Well, the one
Improvise.
presents news and the other
presents shit.
admin.
No
That's
way.
a good one,
I
but
don't know.
that's not it.
All right.
So, next.
The one is uncut, the other's cut.
The other is
That's really
Still
good.
not
but
it.
Still not it.
Fuck! Is it in
One
the
of them
names?
can be blocked with ad blocker. The other one can't. Wrocław Uncut can be blocked with ad blocker. The advertisement on there don't appear to you if you
dude,
don't
that's-
want them. But Wrocław Expats, they paid the 50 zloty. They will appear in your fridge everywhere where you are.
Aha.
I did not think about that, but that's actually a good point.
Yeah,
Out of the
Facebook.
box.
Yeah,
Out of the
exactly.
box.
That
Out of the
Facebook
box thinking.
stuff cannot be ad blocked,
Yes.
I guess.
Huh.
Anyway, let's. I have no way of shutting this off. So
Yeah, it's hard to end this.
this is really hard to end this because it's not ended. This is actually the start. This is the beginning.
I see. Call Pedro.
I feel like if he actually sees this video, there's gonna be like a whole moment where he goes like, "Oh shit!" And he's like, hey, Pedro, I just saw this episode, man. And like, Pedro's like, "What did you see, Gringo?" I don't know. Sorry, Pedro. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm gonna cut him, essay.